Hello, this is my third attempt of making a video. My first one was, I didn't like how I was going with it. My second one, my mom just came back on her walk. And yeah. So this is my third attempt. Oh boy. Anyways, this is What If Deku was Soundwave. In other what ifs, this is like in what ifs he's either like born looking like Soundwave, or he looks human and he just has like a costume as Soundwave, and he just has like a visor over his entire face, making him sound like Soundwave. Anyways, this one is going to be completely different, like a completely different backstory, and yeah. And just so you know, I am never going to do What If Deku was a villain. If I do, I'm going to make it What If Deku was a villain in rehab, because I really do not like how the stories have a bad ending. I like the stories that has good endings, because I like those. And also, this is going to be either part 1 or 0 of my What If of Deku as Soundwave. And one more thing. If you liked my last video of What If Deku was Shaggy, and give me some thoughts about if you want it to continue or you don't want me, and because that was my very first story. It was. So, yes. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into the video of What If Deku was Soundwave. We start off at Cybertron, where at the end of the war of the Autobots winning the war. So, Soundwave, or as you know, Deku, was in a pod, like pod, like you know those escape pods from Star Wars and stuff like that. Or the pod from the Bumblebee movie where Bumblebee jumped in and landed to Earth. That's going to be something like that, kind of. So, we are going to, so Soundwave and Deku, or, like, if I say Deku or Soundwave, they're going to be the exact same person. Okay, let's get into it. Again. So, this is going to be, oh yeah, so Deku or Soundwave just got into the pod and launched himself to Earth in the Jurassic period, where he was, where he was sent to, not to, to rule Earth, or anything. He still has his minicons, or his cassette tapes, or something like that in his chest. So, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying. Oh, yeah, and he's going to look like the Soundwave from the Bumblebee movie. Like the Bumblebee movie. Anyways, back into it again. He crash-landed in the volcano. Like the famous volcano from the cartoon series of Transformers. Anyways, back to it again. Oh boy. And he has been, I don't know, destroyed or something like that. Not destroyed, more like, kind of like in a coma, kind of. So, or, I don't know, stasis? Yeah, probably stasis. So he's been in stasis for over, I don't know how long. I don't know how long it's, like, in time base in My Hero Academia or in Transformers, so I don't know. You'll figure, you'll guess. Anyways, he is just waking up after his maybe 1 million or 1,000, maybe no, not 1,000, 100 million years, maybe, I don't know, where he has just awoken. Him digging his way through concrete, or rock, I guess, because because the ship landed on a volcano, and if you really think about it, everything has changed and moved of everything. So of course he's going to be underground with, like, buried under lots of rock. Anyways, yeah. So, he has finally digged himself out of the volcano, or as what it's known as, probably Mount Fuji. I don't know. Because that's the only place I know that's like a volcano or a mountain close, like in Japan or China. I don't know. So, it's going to be start off at the beginning of the anime, where he has just woken up and digged himself out of his little grave type thing. He still has his he forgot all about his memories, cause when he crash landed, he forgot all about the war and stuff like that. He will be, his same old self, like soundwave, superior, Autobots, inferior type stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways, he is also going to be I'm giving him the power of transforming into a human. 'Cause I don't think, yeah. You might go search up a picture of what he looks like. Like, he's going to look like the Soundwave from the Transformer movie of Bumblebee. So, yeah. And as I was saying, he has the power to... He can't transform, I just don't know what to make him transform into. So probably in the second video of What If Deku, or the first, or I don't know, comment down below what you want him to transform into. Like his cassette tape player thing, a jet, a car, I don't know what Transformers transform into. Like, what if, like, Megatron transformed into a gun, a jet, a T-Rex, and a tank? Even a dragon, I'm confused. So, you, please give me some thoughts about what Soundwave should transform into. It has to be something that's kind of related to Soundwave. Anyways, back to it. So, he is walking around through the forest of Earth. As he gets to the borders of Japan. Well, not the borders, I mean, like, the borders of the city, kind of where the city is. He sees humans, like Mountain Lady walking through, like people flying, stuff like that, and people like All Might, like people jumping through the sky, like what you saw All Might doing in the first video of, like, the first episode of My Hero. Like, some people flying, some people, I don't know, like, it's My Hero, anything could happen. Like, you can have a gender bending quirk where you can make anyone into a boy or a girl. Anyways, back to it. Soundwave doesn't know what's going on since he has lost all his memories. He doesn't know where he came from, but, well, actually, no, he does know where he came from. He just doesn't know, he still knows his name. He just doesn't know how to, like, he doesn't know anything about the war or anything about the war. He just doesn't remember the war. He remembers where he came from, like Cybertron and everything like that, but he doesn't remember the war. So, yeah. Anyways, back to it again, I guess. So, Soundwave is walking through, like, he just scanned, like, a human form. So he looks like a human, but still looks like him at the same time. Like, look up, like, look up a human version of Soundwave. Like, he is a guy, or a girl. Like, actually, I think he's a guy, yeah. Like, he's a guy, so yeah. So look up, like, a guy version of Soundwave. So yeah, back to it. So, he is walking through town. Doesn't know what's going on. So, he went around and gathered information about the world. Where how quirks popped up out of nowhere. You know, where baby Jesus came in. The glowing baby of Christ, or something like that. And, yeah. So, during all this, he heard an explosion. And when he walked there to see what was happening. As you know from the anime, it was the sludge villain. I like, if you're wondering how that happened. So during the chase, All Might caught the sludge villain while on street and put him in a bottle. And then jumped away, and then the bottle fell out. So it wasn't, yeah. That's how it happened. So, yeah. And I'm giving one for all to Mirio. Because I don't know what will happen if Soundwave, I don't know. Anyways. Where we see Bakugo fighting off the sludge villain as best as he can. Screaming, die, and let me go. And then we see the heroes just standing there, don't know what to do, saying, we don't have the right quirks for this. Let's get back until the one has the right quirk to deal with this. As some people start talking about if you've seen this show, you know what I'm talking about, where the people are saying about All Might, like, really? What have happened to All Might and stuff like that? Anyways, we see Deku and Soundwave. Like, something in Soundwave clicked. And before I go into any more, I'm going to say this. Soundwave was, like, security and a cop, kind of. Because if you really think about it, security and a cop would probably go well with Soundwave. Because, to me, he looks more like police material and a security as well. Because he can get, like, anything done when he puts his mind into it, or when he puts anything into it, because, yeah, he's Soundwave, he does everything. So, something inside of him clicked, of his old, Cybertronian police, I don't know what he does, and the security thing, and then he ran to the sludge villain, turning into his Cybertronian form of Soundwave. Everyone was shocked to see, I don't know what, let's say he's around, he's probably, like, he is around 1,000 or maybe, a lot of years old, I don't know. But in the show, was just making, like, he's going to be the exact same size as Ida, yeah, Ida. And, like, yeah. See, he's out. Anyways, he goes there and, like, fights the sludge villain with sound. He found a way to take Bakugo out and defeat the sludge villain with sound, splattering him everywhere. Not killing him, just practically knocking him out. So, the heroes came over and tried to skull Soundwave, or as you know him as Deku. He goes around, he says, heroes inferior, Soundwave superior. And the heroes kind of got mad at that, because he called them inferior. And before they could say anything else to try and come up with a comeback, Deku said, heroes are supposed to sacrifice their lives for the greater good, even if their powers aren't even suitable for situations. They have to do the best they can to help save a life, even if it means sacrificing your own for the greater good. no sacrifice, no victory. And if you're wondering where the sacrifice, no victory thing, I seen Transformers last night. That's where I got it from. The heroes were kind of shocked. Some of them kind of realized, and like some of them, like some are mad because they just want the fame and they're getting, taught how to do their jobs right because they're heroes. Money, fame, stuff like that. Some heroes are shocked and realizing that that's what a hero should be. And All Might is there as well. He was about to intervene before Deku came in, or Soundwave. Hearing Soundwave's speech, or I don't know, like him talking, or him scolding the heroes now. And yeah, as we see, where Deku was practically walking somewhere where no people is from. Like, there's no people there. I don't know. I don't know where he is. I have no idea. Maybe the exact same spot of where he is, because, yeah. Anyways, we see All Might jumping through, saying, "Booyah, I am here. And no interviews can stop me, because I am All Might." Where he practically inflated and coughed up all that blood. So, he gives off about the speech, about one for all and all for one, the story, how he got the injury, and stuff like that. He offered one for all to Deku. But Soundwave or Deku declined, saying he doesn't want it. All Might asking why. Deku telling him about he's not really human, and he's not, where he's actually a robot. All Might not believing this, of course, because, well, yeah. While Soundwave or Deku is actually proving it to him by turning into a giant robot and transforming to whatever. As I said in the beginning or somewhere in this video, please comment down below of what he should transform into. A cassette, a gun, a jet, a car, you name it. Anyways, back to it. So All Might believing him now because, I don't know if there's a hatch on some Transformers showing them their insides. And, of course, he also showed him a hologram of what Cybertron is. Not the war, just, yeah. Like what Cybertron looks like. All Might finally believing him now that, yeah. So, as I was saying, All Might recommended him for UA. Soundwave, not knowing this, or Deku as you know, accepted. So, we're going to, as you know, oh yeah, and also, I'm giving this to Soundwave. He has nanobots in his system that can able to heal life forms. This is my what if I get to choose. Yes, I am the galaxy what if, or the what if galaxy. Yes, I am the god of this AU. Mwahaha. Anyways, Soundwave fixed All Might's injury, where he is back at his regular prime. Where he doesn't need a time limit anymore. He can go back to Skinny Might and Buff Might at any given time now. Anyways, back to it. So, through the 10 months, Soundwave was gathering information about villains and heroes. And yeah, and I'm gonna say this, through those 10 months, he has some sort of gained a reputation and a business, kind of. Like selling information to heroes from villains. Like a company. And also he's built a company of Cybertronian robot tech thing. Like, you see in Transformers Age of Extinction? It's going to be like that, kind of. But not at the same time. Because they're not building nanobot transformers. He's building, some are weapons, some that are actually vehicles. Some, like, I don't know. Like phones, cars, planes, weapons, stuff like that. So he now owns the company of, give me a name of what the company should sound like. So, back to the video again. So, we skipped the 10 months of where he, right, where he might, I don't know how to talk anymore. So, yeah. Like, he has gained a company, he's gained a name in the underground ways of where he sells information to heroes, mostly to All Might, like, pointing to All For One, to where he is, and his weakness is still there. Not where the location is, just, like, spots where you see him. Like, yeah. Anyways, back to it. We skip to the entrance exam, where Soundwave is walking in the entrance of UA. Him sitting down at the chair right next to Bakugo, where Bakugo looked at him and scoffed, saying, "I didn't need your help." Well, like, cause, yeah. And Soundwave remembers him back at the Sludge Run incident. So, yeah. Anyways, Soundwave not caring, just, which made Bakugo mad because he ignored him. So, President Mike explaining about the robots, either jumping out, trying to scold President Mike about the zero-pointer, and like this. I am very disappointed in UA if they are not feeling not going for stuff like that, of not explaining the last zero-pointer, where Soundwave or Deku came up, explaining about the zero-pointer, and why it's not that much of a big of a deal. But, in reality, it is a huge deal if it's that big. Anyways, there, and Ida's sitting down, embarrassed and kind of disappointed in himself, because he kind of draw a lot of attention to himself. While Soundwave just, said to, President Mike, or to continue, President Mike saying thank you. Him explaining the zero-pointer, again, or I don't know. And then we go to the entrance of, of the big city, because I don't know where they get the money. They are rich. They are filthy rich, I can tell you that. Probably more rich than Momo Yajirozu from the show. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyways, we go to, at the entrance of the fake city, I don't know, ground beta or something like that. And then Soundwave actually no, he's through recommendations. So, forget all about that stuff, about what I said. After he written the practical exam, he aced it, flying colors. He is on top. Like Momo, she's smart, but she's second. So yeah. Anyways, he's in the operation, the room with the huge TV. Yeah. Anyways, while Deku was watching, where they finally released a zero-pointer, he sees what is happening through Laserbeam, because he sent out laser beams throughout the city of where Unaraka is to spy on them. Like, yeah, to see about their powers and what they can do. Soundwave, seeing that the Zero Pointer is about to kill her, like Unaraka, I mean, Soundwave dashed out of the observatory room, something like that, running to where it is, turning into his Cybertronian mode, busting through the doors, and then running to it, and then shot a massive sound blast at the Zero Pointer, destroying it and falling back. And then it's the end of it, where he is walking out. Anyways, till the next day, he's going to it. Going to UA, and when he was about to open the door, someone grabbed his shoulder, and that was Cliffhanger. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment on my video. So, I hope you liked it. I hope it was good, because this is my second time making another What If. This is What If Deku was Soundwave. So, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your day is wonderful, and today's ends. Hope you have wonderful days for the rest of your everyday life. Anyways, this is What If Galaxy was. Yeah. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day every day. Goodbye. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on my videos to see, yeah. Anyways, goodbye, and have an awesome day.